Hi, everybody. This is Rizwan, and welcome to another Chats with Chowdhury, which is an ASMS special as we're into week 2 of ASMS. I'm delighted to be joined by my good friend David Edwards, who's Associate VP for Marketing for Mass Spectrometry for Agilent. And David and I go way back. He was the first person to do a video with me way back at HPLC Prague in 2017. So, David, first of all, how are you?
I'm doing great, thanks. It's a really exciting time as well, just as much as it is challenging. I think with the ASMS flipping to a digital format, it's really a good example of where we've had to really move a lot of our lives online, just like our interactions. I'm looking forward to the days when I can buy you a cup of tea again, but for now, this is great to see you face to face.
Oh, well, I might upgrade to a Diet Coke though, Dave, next time. But
Okay, all right, there we go.
So in fact, the last time we saw each other was actually at SLS in San Diego. So obviously a lot has changed since then. COVID-19 is now obviously the main impact on the economy and everybody's lives. So from an Agilent perspective, how has COVID-19 affected the business, both internally in how you run the business, but also in terms of how you work with customers?
Yeah, I think it's a great question. I think back in SLAS, COVID-19 was just starting in China really in terms of our awareness, and it feels like it's been very sudden to hit the whole of the world and
Sure.
a real dramatic impact. Throughout the whole thing, we've really focused on trying to support our customers and make sure their needs are being met. Now, some of the customers, they've been up and running and, didn't shut down through the whole thing because they're essential businesses. I'm really proud of the way we've been able to continue to install systems, support them on site, and, really stay open for business and helping them. Now, when they're shutting down the labs, we've also provided a lot of support on how to, safely and securely shut down their systems, maintain them in a down state. And now, thankfully, we're starting to see customers, open up again. And so we're helping them there too. In addition, all our manufacturing sites are open for business worldwide. We've got 20 of them, and we've really been focusing on ensuring the health and safety of our employees with personal protective gear, increased cleaning and disinfection, and really making sure number one priority, employees are safe. We're also using a lot of innovative new ways to support our customers. Just like we're interacting remotely, customers who need help with their system, we've been doing the same thing and leveraging some digital capabilities, even in pilot programs, some augmented reality for supporting the customers with simple fixes to their instruments. So a lot of kind of live online interactions to keep their labs functioning, which is really exciting to see us be able to try that out with our customers.
That's fantastic. Good. Well, moving on then to ASMS. I was fortunate to be at the virtual press conference today where there were a number of announcements. So for the viewers who didn't have the luxury of attending the press conference, would you like to highlight some of the product launches that you announced today?
Absolutely, that would be great. So 3 main announcements. The first is a expansion of our data security and data integrity solution, connecting Mass Hunter with our OpenLab ECM, a secure data system for storing analytical data as well as reports and other files. And in addition, the connectivity between OpenLab ECM and our Bravo liquid handling platform and ASMS applications. So for our biopharma customers, they can now run automated sample prep, data acquisition, and data analysis with Bioconfirm in a completely secure environment that enables them to meet the requirements of 21 CFR Part 11. So that was announcement number 1. Number 2 is the launch of a new Rapid Fire 400 system. Rapid Fire is an integrated system for rapid and fast sample cleanup before direct introduction to the mass spec, enabling of an injection of every 8 seconds, which is really great for high throughput labs who are doing, for example, lead compound screening for drug discovery. Now in the new system, we've added a newly designed sample storage cabinet that has sample cooling, and that's really great for biological samples. Again, biopharma customers are really excited about that solution. We've also added additional well plate support for 1536 well plates. So you can actually rack up a set of those plates and run 98,000 samples in a single unattended run. So that's pretty neat for a lot of our customers. And then last but not least, a new version of our core liquid chromatography triple quad, the 6470. This new 6470 leverages technology from our Ultivo platform that we launched in 2017, specifically the vac shield capability at the front that allows you to do routine cleaning in a matter of 30 minutes versus something more like 6 hours. So a lot more uptime for our customers. They don't have to devote a day, a month, or whatever their SOP is to clean the system. So a lot more return on their investment in the system with the 6470B. So yeah, three great new solutions for our customers that we're pretty excited to announce at ASMS.
Well, thanks, Joe. Without any visual aids as well, actually, Dave. So well done for giving me that quick overview. so I mean, usually we do a product demo and you'd be able to physically show me this. So I'm glad you know. So thank you for going through that anyway. So two questions for you then in relation to that. Obviously, of those new launches, are any applicable now into the search for the vaccines and testing for COVID-19? And secondly, what's the availability like for all three of them?
Right. So all three products are available to order now, and the 6470 will be shipping in the summer, and the rapid fire shipping in the fall. In terms of applications around COVID-19 research, as you know, most of the primary testing focuses on PCR, qPCR. But as we move into more around the ELISAs, the biopharma workflows using our QTOFs and ASCII-Map are really helpful for characterizing monoclonal antibodies, maybe as companion diagnostics, but also in terms of looking at the antibodies being generated by a human against COVID-19. And then, there's a lot of work already started around doing metabolomics, lipidomics, and proteomics biomarker analysis. And the 6470 is a really great rock-solid product for quantitating metabolomic changes in a human as they respond to COVID-19. And there's actually a big initiative driven out to the UK globally around looking at that. And we're part of that initiative, running experiments and contributing the information we learn to the academic community. So definitely a lot more work to do, and we're only at the beginning.
Well, that's quite interesting, because that sort of leads me on to my final question, actually, which is looking at mass spec and the trends going forward. Where do you see, mass spec going, if you like, in terms of trends in the next 12 months and then further down the line? Because, as we've spoken in the past, and, as I said, that we've called up every ASMS for the last 3 years. And, one year it was about everyone was launching a triple quad. The next year, everyone was talking about new software. And then, 1 year, everyone's talking about biopharma. So what do you think the future holds for mass spec?
Yeah, I mean, I think a common theme in the things that you picked up is really that compelling desire to address the issues in human health. And there's so much research going on and so many different orthogonal tools needed. So I really see software continuing to be key, but also as the mass spec becomes more democratized to people who just want an answer from the mass spec, whether you're a biologist, a biochemist, or a clinician, those instruments have to be easier to use, stay up more and tell you what's wrong when there is something wrong, and then software that really takes the burden off of doing a lot of the data analysis. So really making the systems more automated and simpler to use, and I think building in a lot of human experience into the way that the systems are both operated and the data is analyzed is really key.
Brilliant. All right. Well, look, David, I know we're running out of time, so just as always, thank you very much for taking the time out to give me an overview of what Agilent are doing. I really wish we could be doing this face to face to make life a lot more easier as well. It's always fun to catch up with you. until we do catch up in the future, please stay well, look after yourself. I hope everybody who's viewed this found that useful. If you'd like to know more about the products that David was talking about, please have a look at the links to the press releases, which will be above the video here in the post itself. And also, if you've got any questions directly that you want to ask David, by all means, put them in the comments, and I'm sure David will be happy to answer them for you. I'm speaking for you, David. I'm sure that's the case.
Absolutely. Yeah, no problem at all. It's a real pleasure to catch up, Rizwan. Thank you very much.
Right. Well, so everyone, please, as always, stay well, stay safe, and until next time, have a good time. Take care. Bye bye.